roads lead to beautiful destinations. Listen to me. I don't care where you come from. I don't care how hard your past has been. I need you to understand something. The road may be tough, but the destination is worth it. You see, most people give up because the journey gets uncomfortable. They quit because they hit obstacles, they face setbacks, they experience pain, and they start doubting whether the struggle is even worth it. But let me ask you something. When has anything worth having ever come easy? When has success ever knocked on somebody's door and said, hey, here I am, no work needed? Never. The people who make it, the people who change their lives, the people who go from nothing to something, they all have one thing in common. They didn't stop when it got hard. The valley before the victory. I need you to hear me. Every champion was once a contender who refused to give up. You think Michael Jordan got those 6 rings by accident? You think Oprah became a billionaire without rejection? You think Thomas Edison invented the light bulb on his first try? No. They struggled, they failed, they got knocked down over and over, but guess what? They got back up. Some of you are on your journey right now and you're in the valley, you're in the struggle, it's dark, it's lonely, and you don't see a way out. But I came here to tell you, if you keep pushing, if you keep fighting, if you refuse to quit, you will see the other side. Your regret lasts forever. Some of you want success, but you don't want the struggle. You want the body, but you don't want the workouts. You want the money, but you don't want the grind. But let me tell you something. Pain is temporary, but regrets, that lasts forever. You can be in pain right now. You can be tired, frustrated, and exhausted, but if you quit, that feeling of what if will eat you alive. So what's it gonna be? Pain for a moment or regret for a lifetime? Because I promise you, the hard road you're walking on right now, it's leading you somewhere. It's leading you to a version of yourself you never thought was possible. The pressure creates the diamond. See, pressure makes diamond. The fire makes the gold pure. The struggle makes the success even sweeter. You've got to start seeing every challenge, every setback, every roadblock as fuel. You got to stop saying, why me? And start saying, try me. You got to stop seeing obstacles as reasons to quit and start seeing them as opportunities to grow. Because here's the truth. If it was easy, everybody would do it. But guess what? You're not everybody. You were built for more. You were built for greatness. You didn't come this far to only come this far. You've been through too much to stop now. You've sacrificed too much to give up. You didn't push this hard just to quit when it got tough. I need you to understand, there's beauty on the other side of the storm. There's success on the other side of failure. There's strength on the other side of pain. So I don't care how tired you are. I don't care how much it hurts. Keep going. Because one day when you reach that beautiful destination, when you look back at the road you walk, you'll realize it wasn't the easy days that made you, as the hard ones. And that's when you'll say it was all worth it. This is your moment. Don't stop now. Keep pushing. The destination is waiting for you. Endurance leads to success. Is never a straight, smooth road. It's filled with obstacles, detours, and moments where you feel like giving up. But the truth is, those who endure, those who push through the pain, the failures, and the struggles are the ones who reach their destination. The hard road separates the winners from the quitters. Everybody wants success, but not everyone is willing to endure the journey. That's why so many people start strong, but fade when the road gets tough. They face rejection, failure, setbacks, and they convince themselves that maybe success isn't for them. But here's the reality. Quitting guarantees failure. If you stop, you'll never know how close you were to the breakthrough. You might be one step away from your dream, but if you quit, you'll never get there. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is simple. Winners refuse to give up. Pain is temporary, but the reward is forever. Nobody said the road to success would be easy. In fact, it's supposed to be hard. The pain, the struggle, the long nights, and the sacrifices, they're all part of the process. But here's what most people don't understand. Pain is temporary. The exhaustion, the frustration, the moments of doubt, they will pass. But the rewards of perseverance last forever. When you endure, you build character. You grow stronger. You develop resilience. And when you finally reach that beautiful destination, when you accomplish what you set out to do, the struggles won't even matter anymore. In fact, you'll look back and realize the hard times made you who you are. Endurance creates champions. Think about every great success story you know, whether it's an athlete, an entrepreneur, an artist, or a leader. They all have one thing in common: they refused to quit. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. He didn't give up. He trained harder. He became the greatest of all time. Oprah Winfrey was told she wasn't fit for television. She didn't quit. She built a media empire. Thomas Edison failed 10,000 times before inventing the light bulb. He didn't give up. He changed the world. What if they had quit? What if they had let failure define them? They would have never reached their beautiful destination. Your struggle is your strength. Every difficulty you face is shaping you. Every obstacle is teaching you something. Every failure is setting you up for a bigger comeback. So when you feel like quitting, remember why you started. When it gets hard, push harder, because endurance isn't just about surviving the struggle. It's about becoming stronger through it. And when you finally reach that destination, when you achieve your dream, you'll realize it was all worth it. It was success. Success is not something you stumble upon. It's not handed to you. It's earned. And the price you pay? Struggle. Every great achievement, every remarkable success story has one thing in common. The person behind it had to fight for it. They had to endure pain, face failures, and overcome obstacles. Because without struggle, there is no growth. Without challenges, there is no strength. Imagine going to the gym and lifting weights that are too easy. Would your muscles grow? Would you become stronger? No. Strength only comes from resistance. It comes from pushing beyond what's comfortable. Life works the same way. The struggles you face are the weights that build your character. Every setback, every failure, every painful moment, it's all making you stronger. When you experience rejection, you learn resilience. When you fail, you learn how to adapt and improve. When life knocks you down, you learn how to stand back up. You need struggle to grow. Without it, success wouldn't mean anything. Pain is part of the journey. Nobody enjoys struggle. Nobody wakes up hoping for failure. But here's the truth. Pain is part of the process. Every successful person has gone through seasons of pain. They've questioned themselves. They've wanted to quit. But the difference between those who succeed and those who don't, winners keep going despite the pain. Think about some of the greatest success stories. Elon Musk faced multiple failures before Tesla and SpaceX became household names. J.K. Rowling was rejected by 12 publishers before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon. Walt Disney was fired from a newspaper for lacking creativity before building his empire. What if they had stopped at their first failure? What if they had let struggle define them instead of fuel them? They wouldn't be legends. Success is earned, not given. Most people want success, but they don't want the struggle that comes with it. They want the rewards, but they don't want the sacrifice. But success doesn't work that way. If you're not willing to fight for it, if you're not willing to push through the struggle, then you deserve it, because success isn't given to the lucky. It's earned by the relentless. It's earned in the late nights and early mornings. It's earned in the failures and comebacks. It's earned in the pain, the sweat, and the sacrifice. You can't cheat the process. If you want success, you have to be willing to struggle for it. The struggle makes the victory sweeter. Here's the thing. Once you make it, once you reach your goal, achieve your dream, or overcome that challenge, you'll look back and realize something. The struggle was worth it. Back and say, if success was easy, it wouldn't feel like success. So when you're struggling, when it feels like everything is against you, don't quit. Because every hardship, every obstacle, every setback, it's all shaping you into the person you need to become. And when you finally achieve success, you'll know deep down you earned it. Listen up. Stop playing games. Yo, if you're watching this right now, stop what you're doing and hit that like button. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Smash that subscribe button like your future depends on it, because guess what? It does. You want to be great? You want to level up? Then you got to surround yourself with motivation, with fire, with that energy that pushes you to go harder every single day. That's what this channel's about. I'm not here to entertain you. I'm here to wake you up. I'm here to push you, to challenge you, to make sure you stop settling for average. So don't just sit there, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn those notifications on, because the next video might be the one that changes your life. Let's get it.